Hey everybody, this is Oxide Fox again. Figured I'd do a little video, just a little update, and show some of the work in progress I got going on. Yeah, I'm a little sporadic and not all that routine yet in my video uploading. You know, that'll get better with time, and hopefully it'll be a bit quieter around here. Yeah, so this is one kit that model that I'm almost done with. This is literally just a hodgepodge of diecast parts I had around. Chassis from kind of like a 1980s Chevy made by So Real. It was a Blazer or a pickup truck. The cab is international, was a tow truck that the bed went to that other Chevy where the this frame came from. The bed is a GMC step side from, I don't know, I think it was like a mid-90s year. Got the roll bar from a monster truck, exhaust stacks from a big rig, simple bumper. The hood on this one doesn't open. All the mechanism for that was on the chassis that the other kit became part of. But I did want to make this one removable because I really like this chassis, and the So Real models are getting really expensive. And they're usually sold out, or they're like, people on eBay are selling them for $100. You might be able to get them from $100 or for like around $40 maybe when they're in stock on some websites. That most people just buy them up real quick. Is what I'm finding out. So I wanted to be able to reuse this thing, so I didn't want to glue everything down to it. And so I've also been working on this thing, which is a body that I got from Crash and Cinder. Going for a much more aggressive stance on this one. A little bit more inspired by Fury Road, giving it the whole look of like a body that's just been dropped on a huge chassis. Not trying to integrate it like the other kits I do. Got the 572 on the chassis. Yeah, it's not the most detailed engine. But it's, for the most part, you're not going to see it all that much. And I think this is actually the hood that came with it. On the screen that looks, or on my little LCD screen on my camera, it looks straight up pink, but it's a nice dark red color. Might do some armor. Gotta fix some of these dents. These ones aren't that bad, I can fix that, but this one I might plate that up pretty good. Got these little drums. Got these from someone on the internet. That was a super cool deal. He also gave me a whole bunch of advice and information written down on a handwritten note. Which it was kind of nice to get something handwritten in this day and age. Haven't had to read something like that in, years. Got the back bumper from the GTO Judge that I painted silver and was calling the Prowler, I think. I got the simple hinges here that I've been using for hatches and trunks and all kinds of opening components. Probably gonna put a whole bunch of like supports there to make it look like, more substantial. Like, kind of debating making this like a more off-road based vehicle, so maybe it'd still be able to rock crawl. I'd imagine an incline like that would be, not too intense. I've tried not to put like real low bumpers that would interfere with it. Except I can put a lot of stuff on the front though, because that'd be kind of intense. So I'm still thinking out this one. It is really tricky making it compatible with the chassis in a way that it can be taken off. Literally, like, I'm just heating this up with a blowtorch and smashing it down, worrying about all the little details later. Another kit I got going on was this Cadillac Eldorado that I got from, I think it's Johan. Is it like jalapeno? Are you supposed to pronounce the J differently. But I got this off eBay for a buy it now price of $20, which is pretty amazing. It was original when I got it. It was just missing the hood ornament, had some little scratches, a little dirty. Yeah, I know, and I've been laughing about this one, and every time I post a picture, I've been writing how, like, I have no shame, I'm gonna cut it up and modify it, and, you know, mwahaha, evil laughter and all that. Because when I got this, it was like light blue, and the interior was just white, the chassis was white. I think this thing was dated 1975. At least that's what the year is on the car. But I think this was one of those promotional giveaways. I assume they give them to like kids at the dealership or at car shows. Well, they talk to mom and dad about the car. I'm just gonna take my time on this because, you know, it's not, maybe not a rare car, but it's a bit more special than just a kit. So, you know, I want to make it look real nice. So I'm still thinking about that. Maybe put some wheels like this on it. I might just take the chassis off and only use the body. I just like these because I won't have to modify the axle or anything because they line up perfect. Or at least the width is perfect. A lot of other kits I got, they're a bit too narrow because these are from the Jeep Wrangler Snap Tight. I bought that kit just for these wheels because they're exactly the same as the Wrangler Skill Level 2 kit that they did. It's just that these are black instead of chrome. And that kit was so cheap, I just had to go for it. And one last thing I got going on for right now is I was also sent this by Crash and Cinder, a kit that you know, he just gave it to me as a gift, which is really cool. And, you know, for now, it'll just sit like this. Nice dark red. I already took the exhaust stacks off and put them on that other truck over there. But I mean, this kit by Revell, what is this thing? The Kenworth W900? Man, I just can't get over how nicely everything fits and snaps together. Like, it literally is almost a snap kit. I used almost no glue. It all just, like, the fitment is so well done, and you don't have to sand anything. I don't have to worry about sanding off all the chrome and gluing it and worrying about the glue fogging up the paint. And then the paint came out so good. You know, it's just nice to do a nice, quick, clean looking vehicle. I might part this out and put the parts on another rig, make that one a lot bigger and longer. Maybe make this like a wreck, like on the side of the road, or make this into a full rig and get a trailer and, you know, go completely crazy. I've actually done this kit before. And I gotta try to do this one-handed. There we go. Just simple weathering, just gloss black and a bit of silver paint lightly brushed over everything. Yeah, I know with the gas tanks though, and the two halves come together, always leaves that big edge around the perimeter of it where the two halves were. So I always try to sand that off, and then that takes all the chrome off, and so now I just use silver paint on that. So there's a bit of a difference. Kind of looks more like brushed stainless than chrome. Those tanks are always nice to put on cars and in the trunks. Though in real life, I imagine that would be, God, that would weigh so much, having that much fuel. Because I mean, this is pretty much to scale with 55 gallons. And that's, you know, I don't know all that much about big rigs and all that. Yeah, I mean, if you've ever tried moving one of these when they're full of just water, you know, I mean, that crap's nearly impossible. Well, I think this will just about do it for this time. You know, I'll have to keep in mind to try to keep making these videos. I just gotta keep at it, you know, keep practicing. But yeah, they're a lot of fun reading the comments too, and, you know, seeing what you guys think. I always enjoy seeing the messages and all that. And thanks for the other comments that I've received. I've gotten some really cool information and really cool tips and inspiration and all that. And it seems like I've even inspired a few people too to try to build something a bit more nuts. Well, that'll do it for now. Have a good day.